Hi, my name is Scarlet, and when I was in high school, I jumped out of a moving car to get away from a scary guy, and I ran 2 miles home, covered in blood and all dirty, and I banged on my mom's door to tell her what happened, and she said, "What did you do?" and went back to bed. And I brought the bowl.
And I'm Maggie.
Hi, my name is Scarlet, and my ex-boyfriend shit in my shower. And I brought the strawberry soft licorice twists.
And I'm Maggie.
Hi, my name is Scarlet, and my dad moved out of the country without telling anyone, and when I asked for his new address, he said, "Why?" And I brought the milk chocolate covered gummy bears.
And I'm Maggie.
Hi, my name is Scarlet, and I was beat up as a kid, but my little brother wasn't. And I brought the Scandinavian Swimmers.
And I'm Maggie.
Hi, I'm Scarlet, and I had an ex-boyfriend stalk me, and everyone knew that he was stalking me, so I couldn't live in my apartment, but my mom sent him a message saying, "I'm rooting for you," and sent him the address of where I was staying. And I brought the English creamy toffees.
My name is Lena, and when I was 10 years old, my dad would always wake me up in the morning before school to run on the treadmill because I was fat. My name's Tina. One time my dad cut his own finger and splat the blood all over the wall so that when the cops pull up, he could say that my mom assaulted him. And then, every night, he would get me to go on the scale to see if I lost weight from going on the treadmill in the morning. When I was 5, my dad poured gasoline all over the house and threatened to light it on fire, and some of it even got on my sister. When I was 10, I cut my own veins because I want to be cool, and then my dad got so mad, he threatened me with a 5-foot stick and then also called me a hoe. One time we were ghost hunting, and out of nowhere I got a phone call from my mom saying that my dad stole all of her life savings. During my freshman year, my dad threatened me. Before my cooking class, I had an anxiety attack, and CPS had to interview me at school. One day, my mom pulled me out of class and told me she's divorcing my dad because he fixed his baby mama's car behind her back, and she ended up smashing his windshield. At the grown age of 23, my dad disowned me because I was dating someone he didn't like.
Hi, I'm Vecna, and I am going to date my mom.
Hi, my name is Jonathan, and when I decided to take the late shift at work, my brother some secretly got taken by Demogorgon, so I brought the Starburst.
Hi guys, I'm Will Byers, and the most traumatic thing that happened to me was when I was 10 years old, I got kidnapped by a Demogorgon to an alternate dimension.
I'm Nancy Wheeler, and the most traumatic thing to happen to me on the show could have been my best friend getting killed by a monster while I'm at a party. Sorry, Bart.
Hi, I'm Gate and I play Dustin. The most traumatic thing that happened to my character is to have one of his best friends die in his arms, and I brought sour Skittles.
Getting kidnapped by Russians and held and tied up and beaten up.
Hi, I'm Chrissy, and the most traumatic thing that's happened to me is Vecna popping my eyes out of my head, and I brought the lifesavers.
Hi, I'm Drew. I go to DAP, and last year my roommates and I shared a house with a 70-year-old man, and I brought Skittles.
Hi, my name's Jordan. I'm a media production major, and one time during a shoot, a bunch of bugs went into my light and they caught on fire, and their guts solidified to the light, so I had to scrape it off. My professor found out, so now I'm not allowed to have lights anymore on my own, and I brought Airheads bites.
My name is Annie. I'm in DAP, and my freshman year, my professor addressed me in the middle of class and told me that we're going to play the quiet game, and I brought Sour Patch Kids.
Hi, my name is Kan. I'm a marketing and a business analytics major. So that one time I was late into a class, so I stepped into like a wrong one, and I was so late that I couldn't just walk out and skip the class. So I brought Spritz.
Hi, my name's Abby, and when I refused to get sober, my own father pressed felony charges against me, and I brought the gummy bears for the kid's salad.
Hi, I'm Janine, and when I was 34 years old, I lived in a doghouse in a heroin dealer's backyard, and he padlocked me in at night so that his wife wouldn't attack me with a chainsaw, and I brought the sweetest best.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I overdosed at my Memorial Day barbecue in front of all of my friends and family and was dead for 7 minutes. And then after that, I tried to get sober and accidentally got addicted to crack. And I brought the nerds. Nerds gummy club.
My name is Sarah. When I was 22 years old, I had ruined all my veins from shooting up, so I shot up in my butt cheek, I got an infection, lost my ass cheek, and I've been half-assing it for a decade. And I brought the Peachos.
Hi, my name's Amanda, and Dr. Phil screamed at me in front of millions of people on national television for being a drug addict. And I brought
I'm Xander, and on a family vacation to Mexico when I was 12, I witnessed my dad pee on the floor.
My name's Nevaeh, and my aunt fed my pet chickens magic when I was really little.
When I was 7, I was wearing jean overalls, and my uncle held me by my overalls over the stairs.
When I was 9, I didn't have a bedroom, so I slept on a couch for like 2 years straight, and on this couch, like a bunch of random alcoholics would get their alcoholic juices on it, and I had to sleep on that for 2 years. It was never cleaned.
After my parents got divorced, my dad took us on a small vacation, and we stayed in a hotel room with his new girlfriend, and we got to listen to all the fun they had.
And every night after that for 4 years.
Brought my candy salad.
When I was in first grade, there was a shooter at my school. Oh, and I brought the unicorn gummies.
When I was 4, my brother pushed me into the corner of the table, and I busted my lips open. Oh, and I brought peach rings. My name's Alice, and one time I was at a trampoline park, and this old man threatened to beat my butt. Oh yeah, I brought Hero. Body. Let him sing.
When I was 7, my mom gave birth to my brother at home, and I saw everything.
When I was 7, I came home to my pet rabbit that didn't recognize me, and I found out 5 years later that my old dog ate my original rabbit.
When I was 9, I almost got kidnapped by a white van because they thought I was rich.
5 years ago, I got into a motorcycle accident, and I still went island hopping the day after, so my wound got severely infected and I couldn't walk for days.
When I was 17 and on my way home, a weird man followed me and showed me his
I had a gay best friend 5 years ago, and we liked the same guy, and he totally destroyed me on social media.
I'm Jordan, and I brought the bowl, and when I was 7, I almost got kidnapped in Walmart, and me and my sister had to hide in a clothing rack. Marianne and I brought peach rings, and when I was 11, my grandpa told me I needed to do more sit-ups because I was fat.
I'm Violet. I brought Sour Patch Kid watermelons. And when I was 9, I choked on a piece of fried chicken and almost died.
I'm Jordan, and I brought the Sour Punch Blue Raspberry Bites, and when I was 4, my older brother was roughhousing with me and tried to drag me down the stairs and ended up banging my head and getting blacked out. Knocked out? What? Anyways. I'm Marianne, and I brought Sour Patch Kids Peaches, and the love of my life told me I should be more like my sister Violet.
I'm Violet. I brought Airhead Bites, and when we were younger, my little brother used to claw us, and now I have scars on my knuckles.
I'm Jordan, and I brought gummy bears, and the first guy that I ever liked broke my collarbone.
My name is Alana, and my old modeling agent banned me from smiling because it made my nose bigger. Wild.
My name is Emma, and a model agent told me I'm too fat and need to go to the gym.
My name is Alana, and on set, my makeup artist dog ran through the changing room curtain and opened the curtain while I was changing.
My name is Emma, and I still have the same creepy photographer in my DMs who will not work with me unless I'm new.
My name is Alana, and one of my old managers used to steal all my invitations to events and just go themselves.
My name is Emma, and a model called me ugly and short on set, so I actually cried my makeup off and ruined the shoot.
My name is Alana, and another one of my old modeling agents told me that my body makes her miss when she was